yɛmmɔ hwini nkwa homa so ne Mr. Stanley Mate eninkomo ono ene ye panyini a wɔyɛ kasamafoɔ ɛma Ghana Water Company Limited manager kɛseɛ pa na yɛne no ending komo asked to say whether the press release that came in January covers her into March. And Mr. Mate, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Uncle Sam.
Na boom designer person.
Yes, I don't know.
Nche obeda kakaba eyi mama ntino. Mo brunsu. Na impombo kwati. One release that was about 12th of January 2022, hinting the general public there because of the dry season, there's going to be, flow of water into their homes was going to be some way. And I mean, be there. In their feedback, viewers and listeners was our mind there. A lot of them are experiencing shortages of water to their homes. Is this release still applicable even into March?
Yes, Uncle Sam, very, very, very applicable. Because until now, we haven't experienced any rains upstream. Until most of the rivers beyond the Greater Accra region still do not have water. Greater Accra region, we are fortunate. Say the two sources or the three sources where we have started for treatment are still functioning. They still have enough water. That's the Wager on the Densu River, and then the Pond treatment plant on the Volta River, and then the Accra desalination plant on the sea. We still have enough water. So it seems like there isn't a problem in this part of the but the problem we have in Accra is we are rather exporting, if I'm right to use the word, exporting the water from Accra to other regions. For instance, Central region and Western region are seriously deprived. So those who are into the packaged water industry, most of them are treating more water or are packaging more water and exporting to the Central and Western region. Into one demand for Accra Akosur. And because we have still not had rains, a lot of people in Accra who hitherto who use rainwater now, and they've all resorted to tap water. Into demand the Sorana Oracle. Into what must done soon on Shada on soon the way you expected obey. Into very much applicable, and we are seriously working on it. In the last few days, any challenges Accra were Wager, so it affected the western part of Accra. But Menyoka say we solved it yesterday, not the night before yesterday, and since that time we've been producing a Wager even at full capacity. So the challenges in Kitten was system, and so we are doing everything possible there, and we are praying that there should be early rains. In Susadoroto, those watering their flowers and lawns and stuff will all stop, and we still will have more time in the system. But since a lot of people don't want their grass and flowers to go dry, until they still are watering, although you tell them not to. And when you drive around, you still will see most of our customers involved in that. You talk to them, and you don't know. They just look at you. They say, "Oh, okay, we'll do it," but they never do. It's a challenge, but we are managing it with the demand management. The rationing program. We are doing everything possible, push more water into areas where they haven't had water in a while, and we are monitoring the system. If Area A is supposed to get water, and we pump water into the area, and we realize that part of Area A doesn't still get water after a day or two. The areas within Part A or Area A that has had water, we isolate them, and then the rest of the days we push to the other areas within the Part A area or Area A where they haven't had water. It's a very complex situation now. We are just doing everything possible now. to survive on.
It's interesting. you mentioned the Western region as one of the areas you export water to. But I thought Western region is one of the areas ban issue one some there because of Indiana identity vegetation. You need problem with issue, sir.
No, it is not raining. Okay, and I'm saying so. I say, soon, into attention craft first. Get your craft. Attention for you. Attention for you.
Ah,
See,
but
a serious situation.
this is strange, because there's a task force who supposedly are working. I remember last year we were told the water bodies, one more animal are clearer than before. And so it comes to me as a surprise, even at Atechekwa Ghana water, you find it difficult to get Ateche to process for drinking.
No, I'm not really getting what you just said, though.
Me say, last year, as a result of the fight against Galamsey, we were told to say, insurance ni na ye brown no, because of a jumapa asuja form war grounds no one ye nintino. Sisi an insurance ani no ate kakra. Enti I am one say wo kasa Galamsey kro ya egusu affect moduma.
Uncle Sam, immediately the military left, they went back home. I'm speaking current, and not even 2-3 months ago. I'm talking about you, about current situation now. Menyoka say.
So Galamsey is ongoing.
It's ongoing.
Wow.
It's ongoing.
Wow. Now, you're moving to alternative measures as Ghana Water Company Limited. Mo person will take here because and I say Ghana met you for. I don't know whether they supply you their daily weather forecast. Now, one more catch say the usual May, June, April rainfall pattern now we are not going to get that volume of rain it's going to go into June, July as well. And in that respect, it's going to affect Majuma Moye.
Yes, of course, and that is why we've been talking about managing our river bodies and taking very good care of them, because I think Ghanaians, we have taken the natural resources that we endowed with, and we've taken it for granted. I think in there they'll be there forever. We've hear about climatic changes globally, but I think that we still haven't taken it seriously, and we keep destroying our river bodies, and we keep saying that if we are not careful, these river bodies will go extinct, and will be found wanting. We are experiencing something like that. If we don't get rains or early rains this year, it's really, really going to affect us, because as I speak, our equipment are there, but no water to treat. You understand what I mean?
Without rainfall, are there other avenues you bet me I can say Ghana Water Company Limited say since you and Tumpa Ghana for you.
Hello?
But what do you mean?
Yeah, yes.
Me say, without rainfall, are there other avenues? You've already admitted that climate change is affecting weather pattern, affecting your issue pattern. Maybe I say, without rainfall, are there other avenues more share as Ghana Water Company Limited? Senia, Enkoba say, bedroom maybe near see issue can
Oh yes, we are. We are using the sea, we are using surface water, we are using groundwater. But Uncle Sam, as I speak with you, even we are having challenges with groundwater, the water table is going down in most areas. So and these are the things that we've been talking about every time. Now we are experiencing it. We've taken it for granted. Now we are experiencing it. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
For us, there's nothing we can do apart from these resources: the sea, surface water, and then groundwater. Now, when they all go extinct, there's nothing else we can do. Now, there's technology that is shown from the clouds, but we don't have that technology in Ghana. You understand? We don't have that technology in Ghana, and even if we do, I'm wondering, I can't really tell if we can be able to use that technology to abstract enough water for the population. So it means that everything boils down to a surface water that we have been endowed with.
But
which we really need to manage and manage effectively.
Obibeka say at least more desalination plant, you know, its efficiency. And so as for the CDA, Ghana is, you know, we are poor, no, I don't know how much.
Yes, we have a desal plant and we are using it. It's very expensive. But Uncle Sam, even the sea, as I speak with you now, is polluted. You send your media guys to go to just drive along the sea or just go to the shore, okay, and then see the quality of the seawater. It's all plastic bags and plastic bottles. Even the plant there, almost every week, every 2 weeks, we have to dive to go and remove the plastic bags. Now we have extracted now a choky pipeline. You understand? And it's not about these plastics alone. I mean, if they tell you the debris that we find sometimes the seawater, you wouldn't believe it.
All right.
But it's a fact. Look, let me tell you some time ago, we were unable to abstract enough water. So we dived just after a few days of clearing. We just dived again to check, only to find a deep freezer choked. You know the pipe, the abstraction line is a very big one. Deep freezer. How come say we are able to find a deep freezer in deep seas? So that is the level of pollution. So when we talk about pollution, it is not a joke. It is not a joke. We are not just saying anything just to save us, but it is a serious business. It is a very serious issue, and we all have to take it seriously.
All right.
We are not sleeping home. Uncle Sam, because because how can you sleep when there's no water in the system? How can you? You should see my managing director's eyes yesterday.
All right.
It is not easy.
All right. Mr. Marty, you better ask the person who Jimmy and I come on. Stanley Marty, a opinion, manager, or share Ghana Water Company Limited, one more communication, so and pay any no AD and come on.